Are we back? Okay, so we're doing Aquarius read. Real damn good. All right, you guys, we back. Intermission. Welcome back to VIP Your Vibe with Alfreda J. For people that are new, subscribe if you like, share if you care. Okay. So I do vibrational assessments. I'm here to help you identify your spiritual blocks. I keep it simple. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so now we're doing an RIP read. This is shit you need to RIP. Shit that may be blocking your frequencies and your shot callers. Okay, so everything on these cards are real life shit that people don't like to spit and talk about. So we're gonna do a RIP for Aquarius today. I already did one for Gemini, so now we're gonna do a RIP for Aquarius. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what we have. Aquarius, my friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me explain my board. What's always on my board is analyze the way you move, be an energy to receive instead of deceive, examine yourself with the cold eye. Okay, yeah, examine yourself with the cold eye, so you can create that position of create the position of strength. Stop the watching, worrying, waiting, wishing energy, because we watch our lives go by, we worry our lives go by, we wish and wait our lives go by. Everybody had that energy frequency at one time. Meditate, fast, and put on your battle warrior prayer for self-balancing, making your flesh submit so you can get your spiritual perception, meditating on correction and self-direction. That's what I suggest. Okay? So you can create the position of strength, so you have that self-dignity, and keep your self-respect, self-discipline on your journey, your spiritual journey. Okay? I gotta, correction. Correct. I have to stop using okay. Yeah. Correction. Let's see, Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you, my friend. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have, my friend. Gotta get the rhythm right. Yeah, I got to get the rhythm. Let's see what we have. Okay, we just flipping. Okay, RP. Being egotistical, Aquarius. Dogmatic. That's a spiritual block. Being abrasive and very condescending. RP that shit. Okay, so we have some Aquarius out here that's being egotistical, dogmatic, and condescending. That's a spiritual block on your frequency and in your vibe. Your vibe will take a dive. If one shock is blocked, all of them is blocked. Okay, egotistical, that's that root chakra. Aquarius, you may be dealing with an Aries or a Leo. Recognize the riches of your past. Set yourself up for the present. You need to recognize the riches from the past. RP, the past, dictates your future. So you're allowing your past, instead of you recognizing the riches of the past, that means learning your experiences, correct? Because this is an experience, it's a lesson. You are allowing your past to dictate your future, Aquarius. RP that shit. That's a spiritual block, my friend. That's why we have egotistical and you're dogmatic and condescending right now, Aquarius. So recognize the riches of the past and live in the present, my friend. Because you're allowing the past right now to dictate your future. RIP, your weakness. Turn them into strengths. RIP, your weakness. Turn your weakness into a strength. Every weakness can be used as a strength, believe it or not. I really don't believe in weaknesses. Correct? So RIP. So you can create the position of strength on your journey. Whatever that weakness is, turn it into a strength, my friend. How you do that? Shine a light on it. Meditate and fast. Okay? You need more spiritual energy. You need to build your spiritual strength. RIP doing spells, Aquarius. So there's some Aquarius out here doing spells. RIP that. RIP that shit. Is that your weakness, doing spells? RIP that shit. Your Bible's taking a dive. You in the energy you receive if you're doing spells. That means you don't have your sense of self intact if you have to do spells, because right now you're acting like a wolf in sheep's clothing. RIP being a wolf in sheep's clothing. So there's some Aquarius out here who need to examine themselves with that cold eye. Because you lost your self-dignity and self-respect on this journey if you're doing spells, my friend. This came up in Gemini's reading. And Gemini's RIP read. RIP, stop fucking with your friends' men. Spiritual block. So this is why we have this wolf in sheep's clothing right here. RIP, being a wolf in sheep's clothing. Because you got to be a wolf in sheep's clothing to be popping and pop boxing with your friends' men. RIP that shit. Maybe this is your weakness. RIP. Because whatever this situation is, whatever frequency you in, you letting that dictate your future. Aquarius. Yeah, you in self-defeating energy. You need a self-assessment. Yeah, because you have no self-awareness. Aquarius. Okay, second Psalms. Scripture, home cleansing. This Aquarius out here needs some home. You got some negative energy in your home. You need to put on second Psalms for home cleansing. There's a scripture for everything. Witchcraft, everything. RIP, stop setting people up, Aquarius. Setting people up. Spells, witch doctor, RIP, that's it. So got some Aquarius, I'm seeing a witch doctor. We already have spells out here. Okay? You need to analyze the way you're moving. Because you're creating self-created demons. My self-created demons is seeds of fear. Yeah. Self-created demons for yourself. You ripping your frequency. You ripping your frequency. RIP that. Stalking people, Aquarius. We have some Aquarius out here stalking people. RIP that shit. You need to examine yourself with that cold eye. Remember, what you play in is what you play out. Okay, RIP prostituting. Okay, your flesh is raging war on your spirit, and your spirit is raging war on your flesh. You two connected to your flesh, Aquarius, whether that be money. You two connected to the 3D. Cancer, maybe dealing with a cancer. RIP, channeling others' energies. RIP that shit. We have side chicks posing as twin flames. And they have no lack of conviction. So we have some tarot readers out here need to RIP that shit, posing as twin flames, and y'all are side chicks energy. You guys are out here RIPing. Your ass is out here challenging on other folks' energy with a lack of conviction. And there's a cancer right here involved, Aquarius. Pop your box, RIP that shit. You can't create a position of strength on your journey. Challenge others' energies and doing spell work. So we're gonna top your RIP read off. Stop doing spell work, whoever this is for. Okay, you in the vibration energy of the number 7. So all numbers have a negative and a positive vibration. Okay, you didn't use your discernment or your inner wisdom. This is the negative negative part of the negative vibration of number 7. You didn't use your intuition. Because number 7 has stuff that has to do with, on the positive side, inner wisdom and intuition. Okay? And understanding of others. Endurance and determination. And know your divine life purpose, Aquarius. You don't know your divine life purpose. And you didn't use your discernment. Okay? I mean, correct? You didn't use your discernment because RIP, you was too jealous. A spiritual block. Jealousy, that's a spiritual block. That would block your heart chakra. Because jealousy is the energy of the heart chakra and the root chakra. Spiritual block. You can't create a position of strength on your shocks if you got jealousy as a spiritual block. If you're channeling folks' energy, doing spells. Okay, Aquarius, analyze the way you move. So you can create that position of strength. Self-assessment. Analyze the way you move. Analyze the way you move. That will create that position of strength for you on your journey, my friend. It will. And examine yourself with that cold eye. So you can be in the energy to receive instead of deceive. Follow your heart, my friend. Don't let your past dictate who you are. You're identifying with. I don't care what you did in your past. Don't let your past dictate. Excuse me. Okay, Aquarius. Shut you down after this. RP. Lust is a spiritual block. Lust is a big spiritual block. A lot of people fell on these journeys because of the flesh. I don't care if it's food, money. Food is flesh. Money's flesh. Sex is flesh. Eyesight, flesh, taste buds, desires, all that's flesh. You have to balance that stuff. RP cigarettes. RP wondering. I just said stop the wondering, waiting, wishing energy. You're wondering about something. That's a spiritual block. And RP exaggerating. You got some Aquarius who like to exaggerate. Almost to me a form of lying, but yeah, they like to exaggerate the truth, put a 10 on it, as we say. So, Aquarius, you need to analyze the way you move because you're working in egotistical and dogmatic and abrasive and condescending energy. For some of these Aquarius, wolf in sheep's clothing energy. Doing witchcraft spells, posing as side chicks, talking about twin flames. RIP. Stop calling your kids names, bitches, and stupid and weird. There's Aquarius out here. And then what's happening is you're self-enabling your children when you do that. You put them in self-deception and self-denial when you do that to your children. RIP, calling kids names, bitches, weird, and stupid. Because RIP, you self-enabling them and giving them a spiritual block when you do that. And I know for a fact there's some people out there doing that. 2 more and that's it, Aquarius. Okay, so take what fits. You can develop them skills of inner strength on your journey, my friend. So y'all's prescription is to fast on that flesh so you can get your spiritual perception, so you can get your guidance. Okay, it's just that simple. Leo's out here. Okay, analyze the way you move. Be honest with yourself. Your attitude. You need an attitude adjustment. Pop your box, Aquarius. Pop your box. Okay? Pop your little box, baby. It's all right. Pop the box. You ain't got to tell nobody what you're doing. RP being a hoe and a prostitute. Energy. Okay, somebody's in the vibration of number 2. The vibration number 2 has to do with balance and harmony. Consideration, intuition, flexibility, right? Okay? Correct? Devotion, meditation, faith, relationships. But the negative side, that was the positive side I just said. The negative vibration of the number 2 is the inability to take responsibility, Aquarius. You have the inability to take responsibility. You are in number 2 vibration. You're fearful, hesitation, dependency, lack of balance, fear of such as the fear of unplanned changes. You in the fear, your fear is right now, the fear of unplanned changes. Things is changing and it's unplanned, my friend. One thing you count on in life is change. You can put my word on that. The fear of the unknown. Pop your box, Aquarius, so you can create that position of strength on your journey. So I'm going to leave you with this. Start to meditate on correction, self-correction, self-assessment, and fasting because you're in self-defeating behavior right now. And put on your battle warrior prayer, my friend, and go in, okay? And stop the who I am blocks, correct? So you gain that self-dignity back in your energy field and self-respect and self-discipline for yourself. See, when I say self-dignity, you have lost self-dignity for yourself and self-respect for yourself because you didn't have no self-discipline for self. Because you have created self-demons for self. You have put self in the energy to receive self. Self need to analyze self and watch the way self moves. Self need to examine self. Watch the way, examine yourself with a cold eye self. Meditate on self. Fast on self. Put battle warrior prayer on self. So you create the position of strength on self. Pop your box. Anybody want a vibrational assessment? Offer the deal. know.one@gmail.com. Talk to you later. Pop you guys' box. Love you. Bye-bye.